win.
More now on the worsening salmonella outbreak. The outbreak tonight continuing to spread. The Centers for Disease Control just telling us this within the last minute or so. The CDC is now reporting more than 1,100 cases of salmonella that have spread to 42 states and the District of Columbia. The Food and Drug Administration still cannot identify a single food contaminated with salmonella. And as Luis Schiavone now reports, the government's inability to find the source of this outbreak has been devastating for farmers and produce farmers in this country.
It's almost time to start planting the fall tomato crop in Florida, where counties in the central and southern part of the state are still on the government's not clear list.
The damage that's been done to this industry is probably incalculable in that we can't ever probably quantify the concern and the fear that has been placed in the public mind.
This, even though since the outbreak began in April, only 2 cases of Salmonella St. Paul have been identified in Florida. And the government has now named different suspects, specialty peppers and cilantro. Losses are estimated in the tens of millions in Florida alone.
We, in fact, are just literally reeling and almost in shock that this situation has gone on so long.
Meanwhile, investigators have not one item bearing the mark of Salmonella St. Paul.
Mr. Speaker.
Unacceptable, one key lawmaker tells CNN. We are in the midst of the largest outbreak of foodborne illness in recent memory, says Congresswoman DeGette, and it is outrageous that we still cannot determine the source of the contamination. Meanwhile, for nearly 14 weeks, the FDA continues to sift through boxes of paper records while more consumers get sick. Diagnosis is impeded by the fact that there's little product traceback. A new Government Accountability Office report notes that in the European Union, traceback starts at the growers and ends at the restaurant table.
We found that restaurants labeled exactly where their food came from, in effect almost like a country of origin or geography of origin. So they really do take it very seriously.
As the day began, the FDA spent hours briefing several industry players, after which John McClung of the Texas Produce Association told Lou Dobbs tonight, quote, "At this point, everyone is just fishing."
And Lou, these numbers just in from the CDC, their latest count, 1,148 sick. 1,148, Lou, at least 220 hospitalized. The outbreak now affecting 42 states, Washington, D.C., Canada. Lou?
And